Yeah,
Absolutely.
and we're gonna lay the gauntlet down. The prize, the grand prize is a smile restoration and face makeover by me and my team with a value of $25,000.
$25,000, Bob. That's insane.
Yeah, macros are dialed in, man, and my maintenance macros are somewhere around 3,200 calories, and now we're down to about 2,600. So I'm feeling that a little bit. The way I'm training has changed quite a bit. So training with a professional bodybuilder is a whole different ballgame than just your everyday trainer.
Well, I like the idea that you're going to be in a bodybuilding competition, and you have individuals around you that are going to push you, that have been there, and you're able to pick up great tips, and they're going to challenge you to be your best.
Yeah, the vibe in that gym is unbelievable. It's a private gym in Boston, and that vibe, you have professional bodybuilders that are working out there, real pros that are.
And they're going to be trying to embark on living a healthier lifestyle, just like you've done and how I've done myself.
You have yourself. I mean, you had an incredible transformation. Why don't you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, I started December 15th. I joined the challenge that you put together at the office, and since December 15th, I've transformed 70 pounds. I was an athlete growing up through high school and college. Life stepped in the way. Very busy throughout the years, raising my family, working, and I neglected my personal health. And since I've lost 70 pounds, it's just, first of all, self-confidence, the way you feel about yourself, able to do so many more things that you couldn't do before. Seeing other people feel the same way sometimes when individuals want to do something, they want to do it, but they don't know the recipe for success. This has worked for both you and I. Now other people give it a chance. And not only that, 3 amazing prizes is that carrot. That's fine. So Bob, you've had an amazing transformation over the last several years. You've completely transformed, but that's not it for you.
No, I got to put the cherry on top, man. I got to finish the job.
You have more in the tank.
I do. Yeah, I've been talking about it for a long time, actually. When I came off with Body Shred 5 and won that, the next, apex that I could see on the horizon was to step on the bodybuilding stage. I've signed up to do a show.
April 25th, 2025, Mohegan Sun. You getting
That's
excited about it?
Yeah, I'm pretty nervous about it, actually, but, I got to make sure that I put the work in and build a team around me to help me get there. I got Nate Taylor from Boston Gym Hub, and he's helping me out get there. He's an IFBB pro, and he's going to teach me the tricks of the trade. He's already been hammering me a little bit, and I'm getting tired already. We've just started,
Well, I saw you move in here this morning. You're laboring moving in. The muscles a little tight, a little sore, but it sounds, and you've been talking to me about it, the dieting, the workouts.
Yeah, macros are dialed in, man, and my maintenance macros are somewhere around 3,200 calories, and now we're down to about 2,600. So I'm feeling that a little bit. The way I'm training has changed quite a bit. So training with a professional bodybuilder is a whole different ballgame than just your everyday trainer.
Well, I like the idea that you're going to be in a bodybuilding competition, and you have individuals around you that are going to push you, that have been there, and you're able to pick up great tips, and they're going to challenge you to be your best.
Yeah, the vibe in that gym is unbelievable. It's a private gym in Boston, and that vibe, you have professional bodybuilders that are working out there, real pros that are hitting the Olympia stage, in fact. I've met people who have been at the Arnold Classic and won, and I'm that the whole vibe in the gym, when you have those types of levels of competitors in there, it's like I stepped into the right room now.
That's great. Well, one of the things you and I talked about in December, early January 2023 to 2024, you launched a challenge here at Apex Lifestyles with your office, significant others, successful challenge, and a transformation happened where collectively the group lost just about 200 pounds.
Yeah, it was amazing, actually, right? And the top winners won $5,000 in cash. Well, it wasn't cash; it was a check, but they won $5,000. And the runner-up got 4 tickets to it was a Bruins. What was it? It was the Bruins
Bruins playoff game.
Playoff game. I think it was game 1 or game 2 of round 2. I think, or was it round 1? I don't remember.
Round 1. Those are unbelievable prizes. And you know what? When individuals enter a challenge, sometimes there's a carrot or a reinforcement, because we live in a world filled with reinforcement where as you're working hard and trying to reach your little goals, it's always nice to have a goal. Well, one of the things you talked about was you wanted to open up a challenge to the world.
That's right.
And it's happening. Why do you want to do that? Why is that so important to you, Bob?
Because I want to reel people into living a better lifestyle. I want them to be able to reach a pinnacle in their lifestyle like I did for me. You know, having a 200-pound transformation changed everything. So much so that we now have a successful podcast. The relationships that I have with people are significantly better. The way I show up in the world, I can't even imagine how I show up now versus how I used to show up then. And I never want to go back there. And the reason that I'm so passionate about it is it's really very simple. It's just not easy to do. But the information is there, and we've laid it out. Actually, Dennis, you and I have spent the past better 8 months or so putting it all down on paper. Why don't you talk about that a little bit?
So, Bob, one of the things we talked about right away is developing a book. And we have a book coming out, going to be releasing, latter part of 2024, early 2025. And it's going to discuss your journey and what you went through. And it's going to actually, there's the self-help side of it, which is so important. Not only are you talking about your journey, but you're talking about giving people ways and showing the pathway for them to embark on their journey.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's a motivational self-help book, I like to say. And it's really a roadmap for transformation. And, the name of it is Becoming Undeniable, a Phoenix Rising Story, how a 200-pound transformation changed everything. And it's really true. So as part of the launch of this book, I think we're going to launch a worldwide challenge, actually.
We sure are.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And, we're gonna lay the gauntlet down. The prize... the grand prize is a smile restoration and face makeover by me and my team with a value of $25,000.
$25,000, Bob. That's insane. Explain what that's about.
So the winner will receive 2 round-trip tickets to Boston and overnight accommodations during the stay. And the winner will end up having their smile completely redesigned, and as well as any facial aesthetics that are needed to frame that smile. We'll be able to deliver it in about 2 days. And with that, we're also going to be training personally, you, me, Dennis, you and me, and the winner and their guest. We're going to do a private personal training session with them, and a special personal trainer, a celebrity trainer as well that's yet to be named, but that's the idea. And we're going to have a great time. You also get $2,500 in reimbursement of Phorm products that you used during the challenge. And the runner-up, the second place and third place, they get $1,000 in reimbursement for their Phorm products, and the third place gets $500 worth of reimbursement.
So an individual can sign up, join this challenge, and they already win because they're going to be transforming. And they're going to be trying to embark on living a healthier lifestyle, just like you've done and how I've done myself.
You have yourself. I mean, you had an incredible transformation. Why don't you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, I started December 15th. I joined the challenge that you put together at the office, and since December 15th, I've transformed 70 pounds. I was an athlete growing up through high school and college. Life stepped in the way, very busy throughout the years, raising my family, working, and I neglected my personal health. And since I've lost 70 pounds, it's just, first of all, self-confidence, the way you feel about yourself, able to do so many more things that you couldn't do before. Seeing other people feel the same way is, sometimes when individuals want to do something, they want to do it, but they don't know the recipe for success. This has worked for both you and I. Now other people can get a chance. And not only that, 3 amazing prizes is that carrot. That's fire.
Yeah, it's amazing. And, it's really accessible to get into. You go to our website and, just click the challenge button, and it'll walk you through the process. We're going to be using the Phorm app as our platform, which is great. So you'll have to download that and use that. But you can join the challenge for as little as $10. That gets you into our private Facebook group and gets you into the challenge. The Facebook group is going to be fantastic. We used that during our Apex Lifestyles Challenge. How did you find that, the Facebook group?
It's a support network where you're posting, your progress, things that you're doing, and you're supporting each other along the journey. Quite often when you do your journey, you might feel like you're on your own and you're going to have some highs and lows. This gives you an opportunity with your peers to support each other along your journey.
Yeah, it's going to be 8 weeks that we all join together in that Facebook group. There'll be mini challenges along the way. Do you remember what was one of the first mini challenges that we did?
Our first mini challenge was the one where just engagement within the group. And what was and I actually won that.
You did.
Challenge. And what was good about that? I think it was brilliant. It encouraged people to get involved and utilize the group, because quite often individuals may not want to step outside of themselves and immerse into a supportive network, and it just broke the ice. And then after that, you kind of saw people really jumping in. So that was a great one. There was a sit-up challenge. There was a
squat challenge.
Yeah.
And each of those had little prizes too along the way, right? So I think the first engagement challenge, whoever was engaging the most on the Facebook page, I think they ended up with a $25 gift card to the Protein House, which is a local restaurant chain that's does all the high protein meals and good macros for your meals, and it's kind of a fast food, but in a good way. So that was just one of them. I think another one was a gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods, and we're gonna have some real fun ones during this challenge, and I can't wait to actually roll it out for everyone to see it.
Bob, you mentioned the first Phorm app, and I've used the first Phorm app over the last 8 months, and what's really good about it, you have an accountability advisor that you get. Is that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
You have an accountability advisor. You're able to track your macros.
Yep.
Your exercise, your water intake,
supplementation as well.
Everything.
Steps.
Yeah, and once a week you'll be able to talk to your advisor, and they're going to give suggestions and workouts and just how to
implement it all.
Yeah.
How to do it all. Yeah. And they help you with setting up your diet. They help you with your exercise and keeping you accountable. I mean, that alone is worth whatever the price of it, tenfold, whatever the price is for the app, and it's a nominal fee for the app, but it's well worth it. And I just hope that our mission at Apex Lifestyles can be brought to the masses, and that's just kind of what we're trying to do here. There's going to be 3 tiers to the challenge. There's going to be the basic membership, or the basic entry, which gets you access to the Facebook group and your entry. There's going to be a level 2, which gets you a special T-shirt and the entry into the challenge in the Facebook group. And level 3 is actually entry into the challenge, entry into the private Facebook group, the T-shirt, and a personalized copy of Becoming Undeniable.
And those will be the first copies that come out.
That's right, before it's ever released to the public. So you get an early release of the book. It's going to be super fun. We expect a really big turnout, and we're going to cap it. So you want to make sure you get in soon, because we do not want to have this to be, thousands of people big. We want it to be small enough that we can handle it, but we want it to be the right people in there. So make sure that you sign up early, because we will be capping it.
Bob, one of the things we talk about, we've been writing your book, is in life, and you definitely have done it. You have rewritten your story in life. You're rewriting it again by doing this bodybuilding competition. And each and every one of you that jumps in and joins the challenge, you have an opportunity to rewrite your story and to live your best in your healthy life. So jump in. This is going to be a great, great challenge, and looking forward to see each and every one of you become the best version of yourself.
Yeah, and we're going to continue this on too. This is just the initial launch of this. In the book, actually, you're going to see toward the end, we're going to do an ongoing challenge where we challenge everyone to do a 58-day challenge on their own, using the first Phorm app or whatever. Even if they just have to take a photo, we'd like for them to upload those photos to us so we can celebrate their wins with them. And with that, every time you do that, we'll send you one of the Becoming Undeniable t-shirts as well. So that's right in the book at the end, and I hope to see you all in there. I think it's going to be fantastic. I'm going to have a lot of fun doing it, and I know, Dennis, you're going to be in there every day with me, right?
Absolutely, pushing you along, and then if you have questions, motivating you, you're going to have your highs and lows, and just supporting you along the way, and come join the journey. This is going to be unbelievable.
Yeah, I can tell you that, I've belonged to other Facebook groups for transformation, and they actually really did help. At one point, all the members in one group that I was in coalesced around me when I really needed a push and really needed support, and it was like nothing I'd ever seen, and I'm hoping to build that same community for the Apex Lifestyles Challenge.
I think you just dropped a little hint of what's going to be in the book.
I did.
Yeah,
I did.
That's really good. So it's coming. We're releasing this. It's time. Jump along. Share with your friends. It is actually good when if you do the challenge
with a partner.
You can. It makes things a little easier. You make yourselves each accountable. And what a great way to start the new year. A lot of people start to do transformations when the new year comes. You don't have to wait for the new year.
Yeah.
Start now.
And this challenge is going to end right before Christmas, right before the holidays. So it'll be perfect. You'll be perfect for those holiday pictures, and you'll be able to, kind of ride through the holidays kind of guilt-free because you've already done the work. And then you can pick right back up after the holidays and get right back after it. But I think it's timed appropriately exactly for that reason.
Yeah, let's start this journey together. It's game time.
It is game time. It's go time.
It's go time, 100%.
Right.